Welcome back to the second part of Times Are Hard show. I really feel bad for that guy, man. I've seen that more than once where I see people, sleeping on the streets. It's very sad. That's why I push so hard, because it's a mentality, And like I said in the other video, a lot of men, they don't get the mentality put into them, or they're not blessed enough to, have the Lord jump onto them. Because, I don't know. I think about myself, and it's not like I didn't have the same fucking chances that all these other guys had. I grew up in the hood. A lot of seen motherfuckers that had parents, had people that actually told them the right thing to do. They just didn't fucking listen. See motherfuckers have... I watched a motherfucker father go hard, work his whole fucking life, right? His bum-ass son barely works. His father goes to retire. His dumb-ass son doesn't realize he's about to do what real gangsters do and go to Miami. Well, not Miami, but Florida. He leaves. His son doesn't realize you're not going down there with daddy. You're 30 years old. You're a grown-ass man, dog. You should be doing things. Nobody, you're not. This is not the fucking 90s where you're fucking your father retires and it takes you to another state. Nah. Just because you're white doesn't mean that shit's going down no more. And when I see the white man going through shit like that, where he can't just take his son and say, yeah, just come with me, and no, they're like, no, I don't make enough money to deal with you. You're a knucklehead, you're an idiot, and you better learn how to be a man real fucking fast. And when you see a man literally go and buy a business, right? Oh, damn, the boys went and got him. When you see that, like, your father, hey, what's going on, man? Your father buys you a little, I don't know, it was like a delivery business type of deal, you know what I mean? You just get chips and sodas or whatever, and then you go fucking bring them to little local stores. Well, his father got him in with some shit like that, but it was a dope thing, you know what I mean? He even had this nigga going to, like, not ghetto-ass places so he could, like, you know what I mean? You might be a little scary. And I'm looking at this dude like, yo, my mother left me nothing, nigga. I left my house at 17 years old, you faggot-ass nigga. Then he got lucky, Lord blessed him, a fucking rich white girl finds this fucking white boy, falls in love with his dusty ass, and then she fucking starts taking care of him. If it wasn't for that, then who knows where this nigga would be? A nigga be homeless, living with Danny. Remember Danny? Remember I was telling you how you were gonna be the one, and I was training you how to survive on your own, cause your boys think their parents are gonna be there, but my father's coming, and there's gonna be hell to pay. Generationally, and nobody believed me. You know what I mean? Sad world we live in. And when you see a man get all those things and then fuck the job up but keep the fucking rich girl, you're looking at niggas like, yo, bro, you gotta be kidding me, dog. Your father handed you a whole free life. A whole free life, you know what I'm saying? How you get a whole free life? What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? Damn, got homie stretched out. Well, at least the boys came, you know what I mean? These streets need to be clean. We got decent people walking around here now. Like I said, my father's not having that shit no more. So, clean yourself up while you can, cause all that just lamping out and, you know what I mean? All that, I'ma lay up off a woman and shit. Well, nah. Some of yous can get it off. You better love her though, I was telling my mans, I was like, yo, dog, I know you, it was hard trying to be a man at an older age real fast, it's hard. Going to work every day is fucking hard. You know what I mean? Especially when you don't want to do it. That makes it even worse. It was so crazy. to see men that have it better than me. Literally, the only reason you niggas is allowed to still breathe and feel good, smoke your weed and drink, is because of other people. And that's why I had to cut niggas off. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't even realize you're not a man. You're a man, you're a grown up, you're still good as a person. You know what I mean? You ain't, oh, you're a filth, you're a piece of shit. He don't beat his girl. At least I don't think. He be treating her right. She married the nigga, right? So, you know what I mean? He must be doing something. But I'm talking about personally, as this world is very different. A man that's getting taken care of a woman ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the type of nigga to hate on a nigga for that. It's about your own self-thought. You know what I mean? The Lord set it up where you can have it easy your whole fucking life. And then you wonder why you don't feel nothing inside. Because you never fucking wanted to accomplish any regular ass thing. And because you did that, when you got handed things, you didn't even know what to do with them. This fucking guy had his own business for fucking 1 year before either he fucked it up or quit. And I was like, yo, that's a fucking shame. First of all, your father gave it to you. You know? So that means your father took some of his hard-earned work money, breaking his back all those years, and instead of buying himself a new car, a fucking better house, or whatever the fuck he could have used that money on for himself, he earned it. He said, nah, man, I'm gonna be a real man. I'm gonna be a real man, and I'll make sure I'm gonna set my son up with something, his own little garden of Eden, you know? And he better do something. And I can respect that shit. But to not have that shit at least 3 to 4 years, you know what I mean? I can see if he left you a construction business and you ain't no construction worker and you fuck it up because you don't know the business. You don't know how to do the job. Delivering shit, dog, like I smack the dog shit out you, nigga. Use your own Uber driver type shit. And it's like, yo, dog, and you got a rich bitch behind you. So it's not like, oh, I was hungry and I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it because of gas. I couldn't make it because of... You really make it because you're fucking lazy. That's pathetic. But you don't have to do that as a man, you know? A lot of niggas be mad about shit like that. Like a nigga like me, no. I tried to tell this nigga like, yo, bro, the Lord set your fucking life up. You don't see it? But if you don't do the right thing, even if you know this, you won't feel as much as you should feel or you could feel for yourself. Period. Sound no horns. You know? And that's when I began to really love my life. When I started seeing how hard I had it. And I started seeing shit like that. I was like, yo, dog, if I put your ass in my shoes, you'd be dead. You would have died, duh. That's off the first couple of missions. Survival tactics and shit, having to survive. Niggas would have crumbled. Niggas would have joined gangs. Niggas would have took them bribes. Niggas would have, you know what I mean, fucked them hoes. And it would have been your last. It would have been it. You'd have been wrapped up. I could only imagine how many setups I avoided and shit by just saying no. You know what I mean? And that's why I come so hard with this truth. That's why I bark at niggas. That's why I go hard when I make my dude videos or my female videos. Because this shit really, for some of us, it's your life's on the line. Or your ass gonna be out there like that. You know what I mean? Everybody else ain't got Bubbles and Roses daddies and uncles and shit and rich bitch girlfriends and all that to fucking suck dry and not even realize, man, I need to make her my job. This goofy ass nigga was too fucking stupid to realize that. Like, I got a rich bitch. Let me just get pregnant and fucking... No, nigga, to make her your job, you goofy ass nigga. She should have been your job. You know? Nah, he ain't understand that. I hope you're still doing good, my G. I'm sure your ass is probably watching still. I'm definitely sure you're watching. You know what I mean? And if you're not, that's alright, you know? You was never meant to. You're meant to be in the stories for the other men that may be going through what you were going through. be the example, like I told you. Instead of me telling you a story, you could have told your story. For good or worse, doesn't matter. Really don't. Not when you realize the grand scheme of things. Anyway, learn to appreciate your life, you know. Having a little is a lot, especially when you come from nothing. And when you learn to appreciate that reality, you won't chase the people above you or their lifestyle because you'll realize it's not yours. And even if it is, you need to be ready for that. You know? A lot of these people showing off, they're fucking rich people's kids. They didn't do no work. They didn't put no work in. A lot of these niggas y'all look up to is nothing but old money dudes. Dudes that, you know, did a lot of terrible things to get what sound the fucking horns. Did a lot of terrible things and got away with it. And their kids just inherited money. And made a bunch of fucking stories up about how great businessmen they are. How you a great businessman if another nigga started your shit off? How you a great businessman if you fall off, you always got a loan? You always got backup. You always got a bailout, nigga. Niggas ain't real. And everybody's starting to see through all the illusions, you know? Because all the people that we think are so smart and so this and that, all their ideas sure are falling to shit. All their fucking inventions and all this. He's the next prodigy and he did, yeah. Well, their business deals they've been making is just shitty and not getting nobody nowhere, right? So, like I said to multiple people, it's not always about what you know. It's about who you know and what you do in this world, you know? And worrying about what other people are doing and how they're living, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's actually going to ruin your shit. I see so many people chasing other people's lifestyles or whatever it is, this thing we call hip hop. The way they changed the way people view it and then look at the life is so crazy. I literally listen to music that tell them to destroy their fucking lives. And then when they're out there, they're complaining. Do what you can when you can. Learn to be happy with what you have. And you know, always realize somebody has it worse. All love, all praise to the Most High.